Hey all, welcome to my channel. Today I'm just gonna review. Like I said, I think now my channel might be a little bit more reviews here more than else, of course with ranting. But today I'm gonna review because I was part of the BJ's Beer Club membership. This is I think from 2 beer clubs ago, or maybe 3 beer clubs ago. It's the BJ's Pomegranate Porter. I've already opened it in this case, and I must say it was very refreshing, to say the least. I mean, it was very dark. Pouring the beer out, it it almost looks like a stout for a second. And I want to say that it almost looks very chocolatey. Pouring in here, as you can see, it almost looks like a stout, but look like chocolate stout. But I mean, in reality, it's not. Definitely not a stout. Well, yeah, it's definitely not a stout. It's more of a dark ale more than anything else. And the taste of a pomegranate, I want to say it's very subtle. Put it that way. There's not as strong of a. I'm not a huge pomegranate person per se. I don't need pomegranate. I'll drink pomegranate juice, but brewed with it, I could actually taste a little bit of the a little bit of the pomegranate. So there's a hint of it, very subtle, but still it can taste it. But I will say it's very quite distinctive flavor, put it that way, and it's very. I don't want to say satisfying, but it's very. I don't know how to describe it exactly. It's definitely got that dark ale flavor for sure. Definitely got that dark ale flavor, even though it's a porter, but in reality it's a dark ale. I initially thought when I poured it, it looked like a stout to me. I'm like, okay, just another stout. And when I first took a sip, I mean, it didn't have that stout flavor, but it was still rich in that flavor, though. There was still that rich flavor. But I want to say this. I always say I want to say this, but the pomegranate porter basically, you can't go wrong with it. Put it that way. Sorry, whoops. I think that's it selling in a little bit, but um, yeah, I think this was from last July. I got it basically. Um, it's it's got a unique taste. Put it that way. It's got a very unique taste. Um, I don't know how else to describe it, to be honest with you, because it's got that sort of. It almost has that sort of stout flavor in ways, almost, but not quite though. But the other thing is like if you take a look at the color, it almost looks a little bit like a case of coffee, almost like a coffee smell or dark, yeah, dark or maybe milk chocolate. But I think it's more of a coffee taste more than anything else. Would I? I think what you would pair this with. I'm trying to figure out like what kind of food you would pair this with actually. You know, I would say you could pair it with quite a few things. Definitely not wings. Put it that way. I would not pair it with wings. I mean, you could, but I don't think the pairing goes really well. I could be wrong, but this definitely goes with their fries. I could say this with BJ's fries. It goes really well with BJ's fries. But BJ's fries and maybe definitely not pizza. I don't think it would. Well, yeah, I don't think it would go entirely with their pizzas. They're sliders, no, but they're rolls. They're vegetable rolls or spring rolls. Sorry, they're spring rolls. It goes. I think that this is where it goes really well with that. It would actually pair really well with their spring rolls if you're about their spring rolls. And I probably could say you could probably cap it off with a Pazuki. Yeah, the Pazuki would work with this. I'm gonna. You know what? Out of five, let's say thumbs. No, no, no. You know what? I'll give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. But I would give it maybe 3.5 to 4 stars out of a 5-star rating of a worthwhile beer. It's got. Let me see the actual ingredients. Actually, I should have done that. Well, it's first off, it's a 5.9% alcohol. Uh, Aromas and sweet flavors of dark chocolate malt and pomegranate fruit are delectable combination in this unique dark ale. The slightly tart and roasted finish provides the perfect balance to the sweet start. Sorry. Let's see. It says it was brewed and bottled by BJ's Brewhouse, Temple, Texas. Okay, interesting. Um, oh, that was the other thing. Yeah, there was that subtle tartness to it, but that's because of the pomegranate, basically. I think more than anything else. The chocolate, I don't taste the chocolate as they say. Flavors of chocolate malt, I don't taste it quite honestly. Um, if anything, it I would get more of a taste of coffee more than anything else. Um, I mean, they both derived from the cocoa bean, so it's a matter of like how much of the cocoa beans they actually brewed with it within it, basically. But I would say, yeah, I would give it 3.5 to 4 stars. I wouldn't say 3.75 stars, but 3.75. But yeah, maybe 3.75 of a star. I would say that. Yeah, that'd probably make more sense. 3.75 of a star would make absolute sense in this case. A thumbs up to drink. 3.75 star. And I would say this. Um, it would definitely pair really well with their BJ's, if you're at BJ's brew house, their vegetable spring rolls, as well as Pazuki. And for sure the fries. I would not pair it with any of the pizzas or the wings for that matter. I would not do that. But you know, I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. For those who love my content, love my channel, love my video, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you are already subscribed, I thank you for that. And you know, again, I welcome feedback. If I should review more beer, more alcohol, please let me know. If I should review some other stuff, please let me know. I do read my comments when you post them, and when they warrant a response, as well as when I do get notified. I don't get notified as often with it, but feedback is great. I would say I was going to drink more and more of this and let you guys watch it, but I think that's more of a streaming live type of thing more than anything else. But outside of that, yeah. If you're a BJ's Brew House Beer Club member, please let me know. Would love to meet up with you guys if that's possible. I mean, that's one of the things I really miss out on. Is like I used to be a beer club member for Toby's Public Ale House. For those that are probably Toby's Public House or Ale House. If you are, you know who you are. You have the mug. I left mine in New York, but that was great because of two factors. One, you met all these beer club members. You got to interact with them. I actually made some friends with quite a few number of them, and I actually hung out with them quite a number of times at a game or wherever. Basically, I've just gone out with them. I'm not gone out with them. Like more of well, yeah. I met them at a game and then basically just gone out to a game with them or whatever it is. I forgot what it was, but not gone out like in that nature as you thinking. Um, there were some female beer club members. I would say that yeah. But I was good friends, friends with them at that point as well too. To be quite honest. Um, but in any case, um, it was good. Put it that way. The camaraderie, creating that camaraderie was great, and the fact that you would get free tchotchkes every now and then was great too. I wish they would do that here at BJ's, but they don't. Or any other, if there was a bar nearby that would do this with like food, like there's a lamppost, I think it's called lamppost pizza, which they serve beer, or even um, Sergeant Pepperoni's here in Orange County. If they did that, that would be great. But they don't, and I don't think they want to compete with the BJ's brew house. And the other factor is I kind of miss out on the fact that with BJ's brew house when I first joined, they give you a growler. You fill up the growler for like I think $3 every time. It was great, sometimes even free for that matter, and it was great. But they stopped doing that, and I'm like, that sucks. And then of course, then you got the free pizza or the pie pizza as well as a free appetizer, and of course Pazuki. But and of course the beer club every 2 months. But in this situation, I would say yeah. Looking at this, actually I could probably drink this in one go to be quite honest. But I'll probably do it live. Well, no, I'll probably do it live after this and post this up. But 3.5 stars, 3 3/4 of stars with a thumbs up. Um, Now I'll say this though before I leave. I am not a beer aficionado. I like beer. I like to drink beer. Do I like to drink it at home? Not as much often. Do I like to drink it at games? Yes, or with more often than not. If I drink, I rather drink sociably with other people. I'd rather not drink alone. I'd rather drink socially with other people. Like unfortunately, my wife doesn't drink beer, so can't drink it with her. But any others that I meet up with, yeah. What I do drink with my wife, it's either wine or some sort of spirit, maybe, whether it be vodka tonic or whatever it may be. But in any case, um, yeah. With that, I'll just leave it at that. And in this case, as you see, with my channel, if you've seen my channels, all my videos mostly all unscripted. So how you use it, unfiltered, unedited, and in this case, definitely unrehearsed. Ooh, sorry about that. I just drank a little bit too much over there at that point. Well, I did crack some open earlier today, so that's why. So, hey. Well, with that, I'll leave it at that. Again, until next time, unfiltered, unedited, and unrehearsed.